I myself enjoy playing chick characters most of the time. If I have a choice, I'll lie option 1 up there on the poll. I ask because I have 2 friends I usually game with who differ greatly in opinion on the matter. One of my friends gives adamant protest if forced to play a female, sometimes to the point of outright refusal to play, which I find silly. My other friend doesn't care, and goes by stats. If stats aren't an issue, he says, it doesn't really matter then. We figured here would be as good a place as any to settle our argument about what the majority of gamers think about the non-issue. So, what about you folks? Any issues playing a girl?
I generally prefer to play as a female character. Gaming treats men and women differently in regards to characterization and abilities. While the generic Space Marine, heavy armor and weaponry archetype, something I find boring, is considered not simply an acceptable characterization for male characters, but in fact a AAA title quality characterization, developers are forced to develop female characters in new and more interesting ways. And, while I don't say no to having an attractive female avatar, it certainly is not a deciding factor in why I like playing female characters.
I play male characters occasionally. In tabletop games, sometimes, male characters suit the character personality more than a female would. I usually play female characters in MMOs, but every now and again, I'll switch to a male, so that I don't have to wear revealing outfits. I like how full plate armor looks more, and girls don't always have that option. What with the form-fitting and the revealing nature of some of the outfits.
I actually like playing as a female character on console games. Playing as Yuna, Riku, and Pain in FFX2 was amazing, and playing as Lilith in Borderlands just kicked so much ass, it wasn't even funny. I don't like playing as a female on MMORPGs though. Not because every 12-year-old sees you and automatically starts flirting with you, by that I mean asking to be his GF, or if you could send him some titty pics. 12-year-olds can't flirt. It's just most usually put the female character in a healer/buffer role, whereas I rather be the tank or damage dealer. Just depends on the game for me really, but I have no problem with it.
Nah, man. It just makes sense with RPGs and stuff, anyway. I mean, what are you looking at for 99% of an RPG, or at least, what's always right in front of your face? Isn't it more logical to go with an opposite gender character, so you at least have something that's kinda interesting to ogle? As for whether or not I mind playing a female character, not just a skin in a game that lets you create your own character, I don't mind that either. But the female should be her own person, if she's the main character, not just a collection of spandex and cleavage that walks like a person. Jade from Beyond Good and Evil was a great female character. Ivy is not. I would feel somewhat unclean playing an Ivy sort of female all the time in a game, especially if it was online. Show some class, woman.
I too especially admire the view. Plus when you get done with that part, there's always an actual character underneath unless whoever built the title was too dumb to realize such a thing was necessary. That said, I think I could actually prefer games with female PCS/protagonists. Which makes me wonder why, if Bungie insists on making everyone continue to play Halo games revolving almost entirely around Spartans and the UNSC, Covenant/Forerunner game now, please, that they don't at least give us a more well-known/interesting Spartan to kick ass with. Say, Linda. Who I'd personally pick over John 117 about any day of the week. Sorry, kind of hijacked the topic for a second. As you were.
Bear Destruction will be horribly murdered if he doesn't play Psychonauts or something to WH.
Think we need a general video game mega thread for BYOB.